subjects, mathematics is different because you don't really need much study. You don't need to read the books for many times. Instead, you'll need more practices. So you can just find some questions in your book and do them, because your teacher won't ask you to do all the questions in the exercises or the revision exercises. So you can find the questions and do some extra practice on them so that you can improve your mathematics. It is also important to drop down the notes in your classwork book, because sometimes the teacher may mention some important points that you cannot find in your mathematics textbook. And this is my classwork book of Form 3 because I've lost my last one. And you can do some classwork in here and use different colors so that you can read it easily. And also, after each chapter, our teacher told us to draw a summary of the whole chapter so you can have a quick look at it before the exam, and it sums up the whole chapter so you don't need to flip through every single page, and this saves your time. And you can find these other learning resources in your book. It is in the bottom, and I think it is useful because you can do the integrated exercise, and these exercises combined all the chapters in them, and you can just do a quick summary of questions of all the chapters that you have learned, and you can do it before the night before the exam. And there are also some enrichment topics or project work. Your teacher won't ask you to do them, but you can do it yourself or just have a quick look at it. It is quite interesting and will help you develop your interest in mathematics. Before the exam, about 3 or 4 days, I'll write a quick summary of all things that needs to be tested or will appear in the exam. I'll just write down the formulas, like this one, and some proof or reasons for the geometric questions, and draw some diagrams to represent the things. And also, these are some important points and some rules for mathematics. 咁我而家就會同你講下究竟我係點樣去預備我嘅中試考試啦。咁大概我會喺考試或者測驗2個禮拜之前就會開始寫啦。咁其實你要睇下你自己要用幾多時間嚟温書啦。但最少要有1個禮拜啦，因為你唔係寫完之後即刻拎份嘢去考嘅，你寫完之後你要自己睇過幾次啊，温過幾次啊，咁先去考啦，所以就要預翻足夠時間俾自己啦。中史嘅 notes 嘅話呢，你可以用 timeline 啦，又或者你可以畫腦圖啦，又或者你可以用好似我咁樣嘅方法啦，就係寫完個標題之後，大概介紹下嗰樣嘢係有關啲乜嘢啊。咁樣㗎，係啦，寫幾行字咁樣。我會用 point form 啦，因為咁樣係精簡啦，但又可以寫到晒所有你要知道、所有要背嘅資訊喺裏面啦。我覺得寫完之後最重要嘅呢，就係你要間低究竟間低標題啦，同埋間低裡面嘅重點啦。你可以用唔同嘅顏色間嘅，總之就係間到你認為咁樣係最易睇得明啊，你而且自己你都會覺得睇住係舒服嘅，咁你可以揀嗰啲顏色啦，亦都可以你可以唔間嘅，不過我認為間咗會更加好啦。然後呢，就係寫好嘅 notes 呢，咁樣我係會你可以用一本簿啦，咁你就唔使再額外揾個 file 去攝齊你嘅 notes 啦。但如果我係用紙嘅話呢，我就會買個一啲咁樣嘅 file 呢，應該小學會有用過，即係專題研習嘅時候呢，一個膠 file 側邊係咁樣，即係可以直接打開嘅。你只要咁樣攝條膠落去咁樣呢，佢就會夾好晒所有嘢呢。咁點樣可以令到你更加易可以温到本中史書呢？咁你就可以喺上完堂之後啦，就睇翻嗰日究竟教咗啲咩啦，翻去睇完之後呢，每一段揾出嗰段嘅重點啦，然後就可以 highlight 佢啦，可以間低佢啦，然後再寫低有幾多個重點啦，係1、2、3、4咁樣， 然後你可以睇翻每一個每一個 point 之間有啲咩關聯啊，可以畫箭嘴啊，亦都可以寫 ABC 咁樣咧，即係可能有3個大嘅重點，但裡面再有細分嘅話咧，咁你就可以咁樣寫咯。其實成本中試書都好有用嘅，咁你見到有少少嗰啲呢啲啊課後總結嗰啲咧，都唔好嘥咗佢啦。佢有幾條問題咁樣，你可以揀啲嚟答嘅，即係可以咁樣大概寫低你嘅答案啦。就算你唔寫嘅話，你懶嘅話咧，你喺個心裏面諗一次或者口頭講一次出嚟咧，咁樣都有用嘅。然後寫完之後，你可以寫翻低究竟係邊一個頁數可以揾到有關呢條問題嘅嗰個課題咧，喺邊頁揾到，你就寫翻低個頁數啦。咁到時你溫書嘅時候，可以揭翻去嗰邊啊，睇翻啦，係啦。咁你會發現呢，中試書有時候都好多地圖啊，有時候考試都要考呢啲地圖咁樣啦。咁可以點樣溫呢？其實你就可以揾張紙啦，之後大概畫低佢個樣出嚟啦，唔使畫到咁仔細嘅，可以畫幾個圓圈咁樣當係就 OK 啦。但係你中間就扭空個國家名佢啦，然後你溫嘅時候呢，你就可以喺嗰啲空嘅圓圈裏面啊，寫翻低佢究竟係邊一個打邊一個啊，仲有啲咩重要嘅地方名啊，條河叫咩名啊，咁樣就會更加易咁溫到啦。As for geography, I put my notes in point form like this, so it's easier to read and it's clearer. And you can use whatever method you like mind maps or diagrams or anything. Just make sure that the method suits you the best. And you can also draw charts to make things clearer and to present more data at the same time, so you can read it clearer. Most of the time, geography is to study why a certain thing would happen, like earthquake, and how to deal with it. So when you're writing down methods like how to deal with an earthquake or solutions to food problem, rather than just putting down the methods, you can suggest some examples. You can copy those examples from your geography book or just write your own examples. And about 3 or 4 days before the exam, I would write down some questions by myself in the notebook, and then after I write it down, I'll try to answer the questions without reading the book. And after I've answered all the questions, I'll check the answer and just tick it or cross it and write down a correct answer if I did it wrong. And after that, I'll write a quick summary, but the summary is not about the content in the book. It is about some exam skills. And for the questions, you should not set some fill-in-the-blank questions. Instead, you should set your questions like this. So you can suggest some examples, fill in the charts, and writing some reasons, explaining those reasons in long answers. And after you've put down a summary, you can find some questions that you think is more important and which you think that will appear in the exam. You can take down the question and highlight it or underline it, so you can just read that questions before the exam starts. And for the video ends, here are some important tips that you can use in every single subject. First, make sure that your notes are organized and just put it in a big file or use a notebook so that you won't lose your notes and you can find them easily when you want to. And can put some labels on your notes, like this, on some important pages. And also have good lighting in your room so you can focus on your work easily. And don't play music when you're studying so you won't be distracted. Sometimes you can put a cup of water on your desk, and this keeps you refreshed and it is quite good for studying.